in the Al Arafa Islami Bank NCL T20 2024-25 powered by Walton. Match number 8, day number 2, Dhaka versus Rangpur. Saif Hassan from Dhaka Division, he spun the coin and the coin landed in his favor. He elected to bat first.
Yeah, the Dhaka Division lineup. Saif is the captain. Ashikur Shibli, Maidulankon, Arfat Sani is in the lineup. Here's the Rangpur side. Anamol, Rizwan, Naeem.
So let's invite him to our room. After the game ends,
Why?
I have a guitar in my room. So the game starts.
Oh, starts with a ripper. Had absolutely no clue about that one. That's a good shot. Time towards third man and goes past the fielder and gets the first runs on the board for Rangpur Division. It's a boundary for Rizwan.
A better approach this time from Rizwan. Previously, he was just throwing his hands away.
Down the leg side, timed it quite well, and this one goes for the boundary. Tanbir Khan gets his first boundary of the innings.
Tanbir Haider Khan, he made his debut for Bangladesh as a leg spinner.
Short outside off some cutaway. Good piece of fielding from the point fielder there. A nice throw to boot. End of the second over. As Rizwan goes down the wicket, they rush through for a single, a direct hit. Might have been interesting. He threw at the striker's end where Tanbir Haider was rushing back. They take the single. Short outside off stump, cuts away and gets that boundary, similar to how Chaudhry Rizwan had struck Iqbal Imon with that boundary in the first over, and repeats again, though this time it's Tanbir Khan hitting that 4.
That was a good shot. That was a short arm jab. Just a bit of short and picked the length early. Played over the backward point. Fielder into the wicket.
Goes for the big one. There's a big appeal. That takes the outside edge and Tanbir Khan departs. That's an excellent end to the over for Iqbal Hossain Imon. Takes the wicket.
What was Tanbir Haider Khan doing there? It was a wild swing of the bat. Look at that. Bowled at a fuller length, and I'm not really sure what I should call that. So Tanbir Haider, he departs for 11.
Hooks it away. Is there a fielder there? No. That has gone for 6. Rizwan finally connects one against Anamul Haq. And that one goes for 6 over wide fine leg. That's the first 6 of the innings for Rangpur.
See, I was talking about smartness. On that occasion, Rizwan,
he goes for it over the offside field this time. 1 bounce, 2 bounce, and goes for 4. That's a good end to the over for Rangpur. It's 28 for 1 after 4 overs.
once again, see, minimal movement on the crease, on his toes.
Cut away, strong shot through the offside. That goes for 4. Rolls around this beautiful billiard table like outfield. A wonderful shot from Naeem Islam. That's the 5th boundary of this innings for Rangpur.
That was a good shot, really. See the difference in the last 3 deliveries Rizwan faced.
Full toss, tonked away through mid-wicket. Not much there for the bowler bowling a full toss, which means Naeem has the chance to free his arm and gets a boundary.
Using the depth of the crease, Naeem, look at that, how deep he is standing. Meeting the ball.
Wide, and this is high in the air. And a simple catch for the point fielder, as Rizwan's tortured stay in the middle ends with a sliced catch to point.
It was inevitable. He was He was going nowhere with this innings, with this approach. He was fortunate enough to pick up a few boundaries. The scoreboard will say you that he scored 20 runs, but rightly put by Mohammad Isam. It was a torturous innings from him. 20 of 21, 2 down, Rangpur 439.
Shuman Khan comes in. This is a big appeal and it's already given out. Shuman Khan picks up Naeem Islam, who continues the trend of Rangpur batters, swinging away and edging to the wicket keeper. 39 for 3 at the start of the 7th over. .39 for 3 as Naeem Islam. Again a lovely delivery. There is an appeal. Nothing much from the keeper. Some of the fielders were appealing as Shuman gets that to bounce on Abdullah Al Mamoon, the left-hander.
Yeah, just look at that movement. And he has been on.
Here he's now with the ball. Up in the air. Is it taken? It is taken. A wicket of his second ball. A nice catch there at short third man by Iqbal Hossain Imon as Abdullah Al Mamoon departs for just one. Rangpur are 41 for 3 in the 8th over.
Yeah, and from 41 from 3, that's 41 for 4. An acrobatic effort by the fast bowler Imon. Fantastic fielding, fantastic bowling. And Abdullah Al Mamoon gone for just one. He faced 6 deliveries.
Oh, that takes the outside edge. Goes over the keeper for a boundary. Ends the over on 49 for 4 after 9 overs. Rangpur.
Perhaps that's what he was trying the previous delivery. But in
this one he connects, and this one goes all the way. Akbar Ali gets his first 6 of this game.
And a big shot after a long time. Perhaps the batters preferring pace off rather than pace on. And Akbar was waiting for some sort of a delivery that would be on the slot for him. And it was. Just needed to power it, muscle it through. Wideish long on.
This one full, this one in the slot. This is coming towards us, Shanur. A 6 landing just below the commentary box. What a big hit this one is from Akbar. Wonderful shot to get his second boundary, a second 6 in fact. Shuman Khan goes for a 6 in the slot. A half volley length going straight. Hard length. This one he skies. There is a fielder coming underneath it. Drops it. That goes down. It stayed in the air for a lifetime. He had enough time to be under that ball, but then he misjudged it completely.
In a life. This time, this is a good hit. Extra cover. Ariful Haq. Strong lad. Gets the boundary.
8th boundary in this match. It was short, wide. The ball sat up for the batter. Oh, innovation, but unfortunately it doesn't come off. And a quick run taken. The dive, the fielding, so much happening. In the end, I believe the batter has survived. Takes off his gloves. Perhaps would want to clean himself up a bit. Hopefully he's done no damage to him.
He is pointing towards the dugout and rubbing his arm. There was a collision. So, yes, I don't think the batter is any danger there.
Oh, well bowled. There is an appeal, but clearly it came off the bat. Another run added to the total. They all count 7 runs in this over. After 13, it's 81 for 4 for Rangpur.
It was bowled at a fuller length, clear inside edge. Yes, the bowler appealed.
Oh, it's in the air, but lands safely. Just a single bounce before reaching that fielder at deep square. And yeah, he can breathe easy. A fantastic job. Over the top and straight to the fielder. Finally, a breakthrough. The 5th wicket falls. Shumon taking the catch.
His sunglasses went outside the boundary line. Initially, I thought he was teasing the boundary line. So it was a big wicket. Akbar Ali going again, targeting, challenging Shumon Khan, the long off boundary. But unfortunately, it resulted in his dismissal. Well played, 28 of 23 balls. This time a strong hit. Brilliant. Only the second ball he's faced over extra cover. Wow. What a hit for 6.
A much needed
Pace into the attack. Outside edge. It goes fine for a boundary. Good start in this over. Anamul versus Anamul. Anamul wins versus Anamul. I'm talking about the batter Anamul who wins.
cut away. There is a fielder though, went straight to him. Unlucky on that occasion, the batter. Ariful.
Nish.
Cut away. And it goes all the way. A maximum. The second boundary in this over. The 5th six of this match.
Second boundary for Anamul versus Anamul in this over. Once again, making some room. It was short. Make it 17. Thanks to that misfield, it was hit hard. The fielder was put under pressure and he crumbled.
10th 4 in this match. Again, he moved to the offside to reach that delivery, and
He goes for it this time. And that's in the gap. And it goes for 4.
Good ball, good ball.
That's a very well timed slog sweep. Nazmul Opu slightly disappointed with that shot. He'll have to shake that off quickly. This is the business end of the Rangpur innings. And despite all their good work in the first several overs, first 10 overs, Dhaka has to finish well. Wide of off stump as Anamul goes swinging and goes missing. That's a very good delivery, marginal around the wide marker, and there you can see Ariful telling Anamul teaching him a bit of a technique on how to play that shot wide of the wicket, perhaps telling him to take a wider stance so that he can connect it and not just flail at it.
to take a wicket, 3 dot balls in such a scenario usually brings you a wicket. Full toss this time, but yes, the connection isn't there. They're looking for the second, won't get there. Just 3 runs coming off this over. A very good one by Imon. 130 for 5. Rangpur after 19 overs. Shumon Khan to finish things off. Bowls it in a very good line. Just a single. He's been very impressive so far, Shumon Khan. Perhaps the pick of the bowlers along with Imon. It's very tough between these two.
Yes, they've bowled very well. They've come to the tournament with a big reputation, especially Shumon Khan. Low full toss this time. Ariful can't get to it properly. Only a single to the deep. Goes to the other Ariful in the field.
A glimpse of the other Ariful, part of the under-19 setup, has been for a while one of the more promising young talented batters out there. Again into the block hole, but played nicely. Will just be a single.
In the depth. It's a lovely choice of a delivery. It's a very smart move from the bowler to understand that the bouncer is a dot ball. Shumon Khan was very smart. 3 balls going for 1 each. 4th ball goes for the bouncer, which means that he already has. He surprised the batter. Couldn't quite get him away. That one he connects. Ariful goes all the way for a big one. Very well timed. That plain wide bat looks beautiful as he goes for that big one. Fantastic piece of batting there. They needed more of this. They have 1 more ball left, perhaps. Yes, only 1 left. 9 of the last over. Another 6 will get them into the 145 score. Swept it away. There is a fielder there. Just the 1 run. 140 for 5. Rangpur as they end the innings with Ariful scoring 45 of 38. Anamul with 26 of 17. I would say that Dhaka Division would be the happier of the 2 camps.
The Dhaka should be happy despite going for a few runs at the death. Thanks to this partnership, Shumon Khan and also Imon, both of them bowled brilliantly. The 2 pacers on display. They did a really good job making the batters work hard for every single run. And we got a very good exhibition of why Shumon Khan is so highly rated among the selectors and in and around the national team periphery. The outfit, the fielding outfit, Dhaka, looks quite confident as they walk back towards the pavilion before the 2nd innings. As we see the batting scorecard, Ariful Haq there, the top scorer, 45 from 38. Enamul Haq's innings of the 26 from 17 could prove very vital. Akbar Ali, the captain, scored 28 from 23. All got starts. Chaudhary Rezwan also got a start. In the end, they managed 140. Just the 3 extras showing how good the bowling effort has been.
Iqbal Imon with that 1 wicket, and there's 1 each for Anamul Haq, Shumon Khan, Shubhagata Home, and Taibur Rahman. Interesting to see that Shubhagata Home was only used for 1 over, but that was a choice of the spinners sharing the 4 overs, while Nazmul Lopu bowled the other 4 among the spinners. Dhaka need 141 runs in their 20 overs. This is match number 7 of the Al Arafa Islami Bank NCL T20 2024-25 powered by Walton.
They have a bigger job to do. The Rangpur Division team, that is, they have only 140 on the board. Mukidul Mugdho with the first ball on the right spot, tight single it could have been, but the fielder couldn't throw the ball properly. It slipped out of his hand.
Just played along nicely. Saif Hassan showing that timing matters. Gets his first boundary. Playing a bit away from the body, but nonetheless, it's about getting in line with the ball and playing it to the gap.
Absolutely. You were saying that he played that shot away from his body. Up in the air, fielder underneath it. Oh, he misses. He misses. Now this time Shanur, I could give him a benefit of doubt because the sun is opposite of him. But yes, Isam, thank you so much. He is sitting.
Oh, this is a good job. Outside edge. And it goes to the boundary. Ashikur Rahman Shibli living dangerously. He's trying to play everything on the leg side. This time, he gets lucky.
Dhaka openers riding on their lucks.
Thank you.
I believe both batters have been dropped at least once. Once again.
Again swing. I'm talking about the surface because there is swing and seam off it. And these Rangpur bowlers are making full use of it.
Look at that. That swung like a banana. This time up in the air, once again falling short of the fielder. Absolutely no control over that shot. He's been lucky.
Yeah, Saif Hassan, and he, after hitting a really good looking boundary. Oh, that's down the leg side. The wicketkeeper, I think, got a bit of glove on that, but it'll still go all the way for wides and extras. Mugdha trying too hard to get the ball to swing on this occasion.
Exactly. He's trying too many things. Look at that. It was a great effort from the wicketkeeper. Unfortunately, he couldn't.
Played on the up, and it goes all the way. Ashikur Rahman Shibli gets his first six. Just, you have to say, he helped the ball on the leg side. It's the 7-6 of this match.
This time, Mukhidul Mugdha, perhaps pitching on the right line, but the length was finally ended in a boundary. But Saif Hassan, he took his eyes away from the ball. Thankfully for him, the connection was good enough to pick up a boundary. 33 for no loss after 4 overs.
Again, is he in trouble? Yes, he is. Ashikur Rahman Shibli has to go. I was just talking about why this is a good ploy, because when you pitch it into the surface in the middle of the pitch and it's not too much of a back of a length delivery, the ball does tend to move a bit, and this time Ashikur Rahman couldn't middle it.
Once again, failing to pick the length, failing to judge the swing. Ashikur Rahman Shibli playing a blind pull shot and it high on his bat. He's back for 17 of 16 deliveries, 37 for 1 Dhaka in the run chase.
Exciting batter, and he's pulled that away, finds the gap in deep mid wicket, will get a boundary. That's his first. The 15th 4 of this match.
Ariful picking up a boundary, clearing his front leg. First medium bowler. That's up in the air. I don't think it's gonna go all the way. It was a great effort. Mukhidul Mugdha. He never looked like taking the catch. And I think it was a late decision from him to go for the catch as well. He stopped in his running. Meanwhile, the batters. Look at that.
This time it's hit nicely into the gap. One of the fielders tried to get it. It slowed down, but it still goes all the way. 4 more runs to Saif Hassan.
50 is on the board, 50 for 1. The power play is not done yet. So, despite being lucky at times, the Dhaka batters, they managed to
Way outside the off stump, takes the outside edge. And it's Chaudhry Rizwan with the breakthrough for Rangpur. Saif Hassan goes for 15. It's 52 for 1 in the 7th over.
In fact, Saif Hassan was living dangerously, got dropped a couple of times, and this time chasing a really wide delivery. Not the best of balls to take the wicket, but it works anyways. The bowler won't mind. Saif Hassan gone for 15 from 16 deliveries.
He goes for it. It's high in the air. The third man is getting underneath it. Hangs on to that catch. Rangpur fielders converge. That's a second wicket for Chaudhry Rizwan in this over. It's a big one. Ariful Islam is gone for 8.
Fantastic take, but make no mistake, Ariful Islam played an ugly slog across the line, got a top edge, and then after a few drops, you see the experienced Naeem Islam taking a catch, dismissing Ariful. 8. He's gone for 8 from 9 deliveries.
They like to be in the limelight. That's a great shot. Arafat Sani gets off the mark with the boundary. An excellent square cut.
And you're talking about giving the limelight to them. That's another example.
This time Sani goes wildly short of third man who can't keep it out. That goes for 4.
Back-to-back boundaries. Arafat Sani coming in, and he's intent on taking the game and finishing it as quickly as possible. He's in a hurry.
Coming in. Oh, what a delivery! Chaudhry Rizwan has now picked up his 3rd wicket in 7 balls. That's a superb delivery from Rizwan. Swinging into Mahidul Onkon, the test cricketer. That's a huge blow for Dhaka. An excellent delivery, knocking back the off stump there.
Most of his deliveries leading up to this were back of a length, was struggling with line at times. This one aimed at the stumps, fast.
Oh, that was a missed opportunity. Akbar Ali. This could be a run out. This could be a run out. No, that too. Initially, Akbar Ali missed that delivery from Anam, sliding down the leg side. And then the run out appeal also not going in Rangpur's favor. Perhaps the batter was in, as the umpire judged it correctly. We have a look again as Akbar. No, the batter had slid in well. Very good dive from Arafat Sani Jr. And there are a lot of overs to play. Well bowled. This is chipped up in the air and taken easily in the covers. This is a big blow. 5 wickets down, and the experienced Taibur Parvez goes. Floated delivery. Could have played it anywhere, but chose to chip it. And a simple catch. Anamul Haq picks up a wicket. It's 74 for 5 at the end of 10 overs.
Just to add, if the match stops now, then the DLS par score will be 77. It would have been 71 had they lost 4 wickets.
This one is carved away on the offside. That goes for 4. Arafat Sani has shown the tendency to loft that ball over the infield on the offside. As the 19th boundary comes up in this match, Mugdho continues to be a little wayward, and this one a wide half volley. Some familiar faces there. Short ball. Whoa, what a catch! There you go, Ebi takes that wonderful catch at short fine. Mukidul strikes with Arafat Sani's wicket. 6 down for 82 now. Shanur, what does the DLS card say?
Yeah, this is going to make for an interesting reading now, because now that they're 6 down and we're into the 12th over, it becomes very difficult. 92 they need to be, and they're 80.
Uses that angle well, but goes straight. Doesn't quite connect it. Good cover fielding from Saklain. At mid-off, covered it well.
Have a full-length game. Bowled aim! Shuman Khan exposing all 3 stumps. Going for a whack over mid-wicket. Missing in completely. And 7 down Dhaka. They are going further down.
And that man again, Rizwan, knocking back the stumps. He picks up his 4th wicket in this innings to go with his 20. Shuman Khan goes 83 for 7. It's cut away. There is protection, but it beats the 3rd man. That one goes for 4. A welcome boundary for Dhaka.
A much needed one. 20th boundaries in this match. Shubhagato home. He's smiling about it. It was wide. It was on a fuller length.
Shubhagato goes for it outside off stump. It's high in the air. Falls short of the 3rd man fielder. Naeem Islam throws it back. A good throw this one. This could be out. It is. That's a fine throw from Naeem Islam. As Rangpur gets together to celebrate.
Is that the final nail in the coffin? Shubhagato home. He needs to depart. Failing today. Was the hero yesterday. Hit a 6 of the last ball. Naeem. What a brilliant fielder he has been. He always has been.
Slower ball. Hammered down the ground. And that goes for a 6. Anamul Haq with a surprising big one.
Anamul Haq, he received a few big blows when he was in the bowling side. Now
Opu goes for it over the covers. There's a chase on. The fielder reaches the ball. Short, pulled away. A fielder coming underneath that ball at square leg. Missed it. Again, poor setup from Anamul. He got under the ball, but then it looked like he couldn't judge it. Another dropped catch. And interestingly, Anamul has dropped Anamul. Look at that. He wasn't under the ball. Goes for it again, Anamul. This is high in the air. There's a fielder underneath it. This time he gobbles it up. Abdullah Al Mamoon, the fielder. It's 104 for 9 in the 16th over as Anamul goes for 9.
Abdullah Al Mamoon dropped one earlier in the very first over, if I'm not wrong, of the bowling of Mugdho. The batter was Saif Hassan. Once again the batter Anamul, it was looking for a big shot, failing miserably. 9 of 9 deliveries, 104 for 9. But unfortunately that wasn't the case for Dhaka Division. Last ball coming up. Once again, outside edge, it will go for a boundary. So some consolation for Dhaka. Boundary to end the over. 37 was the score when Dhaka lost their first wicket, then 52 for 2. And after that, they lost their way. Once again, guided to the third man for a single. So 52 for 2, 54 for 3, 63, 75, 82, 83, 93, 105. They never could get back to the game after they lost their third wicket. The power play belonged to them, no doubt about that. 53 for no loss. 53 for 1, I beg your pardon, after 6 overs. Oh, I don't think it's gonna be wide because the batter, he was on the 4th stump, so definitely it missed the leg stump by a whisker. Look at that, oh my goodness. I think the batter had no idea where the ball was heading to, so that is why he is appealing for the wide. I'm pretty sure he'd agree with the umpire when he'll be looking at the replay when he gets back to the dugout. Once again, this time it's a one-way traffic. Both teams, they are just going through the motions. They all know what is the result of this game. Dhaka, they have a very good bowling attack. They got a good batting lineup as well, but failed to perform today. On the other hand, Rangpur has been consistent with the bat, with the ball. Remember, we are seeing the inevitable pictures. Umpires taking the bells out. They are calling it a day, and the game which Dhaka were to lose anyway, it has ended a bit early because of the lack of light, because of the bad light. Rangpur, they wouldn't mind it as well. They wanted the points, they got it. They have successfully defended a modest total. 4 wickets for him. Dhaka Division, it's not a good looking scorecard for them. Both openers scoring some runs, a few runs. Ashikur Shibli scored 17, Saif Hassan 15, and then Arafat Sani scored 18. No one could capitalize the start they got, and finally falling short. As far as the bowling is concerned, the youngster is the hero. 4 for 21. Chaudhuri Rizwan is the name from his 4 overs. Brilliant from Alauddin Babu once again. Picked up 2 wickets for 24 runs. Mukidul Mugdho picked up 2 wickets for 34 runs. So all the performers from yesterday coming good once again with the ball in hand. Rangpur Division. Anamul Haq, he also picked up a wicket for 4 runs from the only over he bowled. So that's the match summary for you. Rangpur Division, they batted first. They scored 140 for 5 from the 20 overs. Not a very big score, but they successfully defended that. Dhaka Division failing miserably in their batting, scoring 111 for 9 in 17 overs and losing the game by 21 runs by DLS method. Al Arafa Islamic Bank NCL T20 2024-25 powered by Walton from Sylhet Outer Stadium from the Combox. Thanks to everyone.
For more updates, subscribe to our YouTube channel and click on the bell icon. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram. Download T Sports app to enjoy exciting games and highlights. Visit tsports.com.